Hi guys, today we're going to be looking at how content marketing can help your overall online presence. Now this video is really aimed at those businesses and organisations that need to get a better understanding of what content marketing is and how it can help with your overall online presence. This is slightly different to understanding more about your goals and objectives because they need to be a bit more specific to what it is that you want. For that, I do recommend that you check out one of John Waghorn's videos, which is all about goal setting and understanding about how to set goals within the context of content marketing. So for today, we're just going to give you a top level overview of those ways in which content marketing can help with online presence. Best place to start is within the organic SERPs. Now, every time you create a piece of content that sits on page, you're giving yourself a better ability for that piece of content to rank within the search engine results page. This moves nicely on to creating content that actually gets picked up on a variety of other sites, so external sites. Now, if you create something that's truly unique, it might be a survey or a poll, or you might have some insights and data that's really specific to the client that you're working on, that gives yourself a better chance of any of that content that you create off the back of it to be picked up by industry publications, industry news sites. It might be regional news, it might be national news, whatever it may be. Every time that you create something and it gets picked up naturally, you're going to get additional exposure. Either the piece of content gets exposure or your brand gets exposure. You might have a citation within there. You might even acquire a link. Now this brings us nicely on to the third point, link acquisition. The job of a content marketer within SEO isn't so much to build links, it's to create something that's really targeted towards a specific audience, so that naturally it's going to acquire links in the long run. This will then help with the overall SEO process. So this in its entirety really helps with online exposure. Fourthly, you're looking at something we call page one domination. So it goes back to that organic SERPs that we were talking about at the start. If you create something with the intention of your brand appearing within the organic search engine results page, this will really help to increase online exposure and online presence. So page one domination basically is a way in which you can create a piece of content that's going to be put on a high ranking authority site, and whether that might be a social profile, it might be a publication of some description, but every time that people search for your brand, that content that's on that site will appear. So page one domination is another way in which you can achieve that. And then finally, I just want to wrap this up by talking about social media. Social media can help massively. It's inextricably linked with the SEO process now. So any good SEO will tell you that when it comes to social media, this is a huge ranking factor when it comes to your site ranking within Google. Now this might be a piece of content that ranks, or it might be the site itself that ranks. And the reason being is because social signals can tell Google and they can tell search engines a lot about the authority of that particular piece. So social signals in themselves, and by that I mean things like tweets, I mean Facebook likes, I mean sort of LinkedIn likes, I'm talking about Google Plus ones, that type of thing. The more of those that you can acquire off a piece of content, the better. That again helps to increase your online exposure amongst other groups within those social media platforms, but also it helps, again, for a website or that piece of content to rank well. And then finally, we're talking about community building, again, which is tied into social media. The more your content can help facilitate and increase the number of followers that you get on a social media platform, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, the better. So in another way, content helps online exposure because it's helping to build those communities. It's helping people to interact, to share, to communicate. So that wraps it up. Those are some top level overview of why and how content marketing can help with your overall online presence. For more information, please don't hesitate to get in touch or contact us and visit any of the social profiles coming up now.